plans after graduation at St. Clair?
Hate to cut you off short there, Sauce, but it looks like we're hopping right into it as we finally got this whole lobby situation figured out. Unfortunately, one of the things that may not necessarily be figured out is this scoreboard system here on the side of Call of Duty, as St. Clair, of course, is up one, but it is not being represented in the boxes. Right now, we are getting ready for Search and Destroy here on Checkmate, and before I can even get a dang introduction in, St. Clair just cleaned the house with these people. Unfortunate there for the side of Stevens Institute. Priestley actually pulling out the sniper, interesting enough. I mean, it makes sense. Checkmate in general, as we can see here, other than this gigantic plane that's in the middle of the hangar, you have some long sight lines here. So some longer range weaponry like these sniper rifles actually come into pretty clutch usage. In fact, it looks like Lavelle and Priestley might be thinking about sniping this time by. And Sauce, as per usual, likes to get up front and get into the line of fire, so to speak. So we move forward now with Saints on the attacking side, with point A being off to the side here, probably the easier one to get to initially, because point B is up in the plane, and that plane is notorious for being rather painful to try and get into. Priestley, bomb in hands, looking to get towards that target, but we do see Bop is right there to try and stop this. Number 5... Actually, that's going to be going down. Priestley down on site with the bomb. It is spotted. It's going to be Sauce. It's going to try and get one. We have ourselves a 2-on-2. Never mind, 2-on-1. It's just a matter of if Lavelle and Sauce can clean this up. Sauce spots him out. He's going to take him down nice and quickly. A nice sign of life there for Stevens. That was much closer. But that being said, St. Clair cleaning it up very quickly after the fact. So Lavelle was able to take control of the upper ground there with the plane, or under the plane and whatnot, and it really forced the hand of Stevens to try and make a move, and sure enough, it was right into Sauce. Of course, one of the interesting things moving from Cold War into, or moving from Modern Warfare into Cold War, is that team sizes have shrunk. It used to be 5-on-5 competition. Now it is 4-on-4, but that does leave the door open for swaps and additional like substitutions mid-game, depending if you have maybe an ace for Search and Destroy or something like that. For St. Clair specifically, that doesn't look like to be the case. Everybody's still here, same side of Stevens, but it might be something that we do notice as the season goes on, as Sauce is looking to just hang around this A site. Brazen's going to get the best of him, however. Going to take him out nice and quick. As we do see Swizz in a bit of a battle there. I believe that's with Brazen as well. Bob getting tagged. He's going to go down. That was a bomb carrier down on site. And the snipe Priestley finding his shots. And now this lets Swizz start to move in. Number 1, Brazen, last one alive. Looking to try and make a play towards A. And he's going to get swarmed here, and he is going to go down. I'm not sure if the St. Clair member actually took out his own teammate or what, but nonetheless, the job has been completed. Brazen getting himself the best play for that round, as he was able to really mess with Sauce early, but that initial pick did not end up turning over into an actual round win. So in the end, St. Clair still come out on top in that regard. A nice 3-0 start now for St. Clair, moving forward into their next attacking round. You see who's number 7 looking to try and make the snipe. That is going to be Swizz now on the rifle. See Priestley finds himself a pick as well. Sauce getting right up close into the line of fire. They're making the switch over to this B site, it looks like. Bob going to get taken out. Pop goes his head as Sauce takes him down nice and quick. Looking to move forward as well. Might be able to find himself some additionals. Clearing out this plane. This should allow St. Clair to plant this thing as fast as possible. Lavelle does get taken out in the meantime, but we do see Sauce pick up one. Only one member left on the side of Stevens, and he's got himself quite the job ahead of him. Of course, is planted down. He's got himself not only the 2 members of St. Clair to worry about, but that timer now. Swizz on one side, Sauce on the other. He does manage to get one, but it's not going to be enough. St. Clair to a strong 4-0 to start off this series. Of course, for Search and Destroy, it is 1st to 6, so we still have a couple more rounds ahead of us. You never know, we could see whatchamacallit. Could see Stevens somehow turn this one around, but it very well may not get to that point. St. Clair looking extremely dominant moving forward into this Cold War season. Stevens definitely having a hard time. Lavelle finds one, couldn't pull the trigger in time, however. Oh, never mind. Sauce actually goes down. Solid shot there from number 2 Ginger. Priestley moving up as well. Comes off the sniper. With the 2 snipers, however, or I don't know, Lavelle does have an assault rifle as well. So 2 snipers and an assault rifle. We do see Bricks actually showing up to play apparently in this round. Going to really put the hurt on to Swizz. He is going to get spotted. Granted, that was the bomb going down, but Stevens are going to turn this one around. So they're going to get themselves on the board. St. Clair was looking like they were going towards the B side, and then they just got themselves caught off guard. This play here from Bricks, however, the quick double they managed to pull right on the door or on the stairway of that plane really swung this round in his favor and was able to get Stevens on the board. Saints back on the attack, however. Let's see how they can pull this one off once again. Going towards the building. Nice little sniper spot here for Priestley. See if he can find a pick or not. But he might be able to see Bricks if Bricks is not careful. Looks like he's going to be able to find his way around. Lavelle's going to find himself first blood. Does have bomb in hand and is looking towards that A site. Does have Swizz around as well. And I'm just not finding anything. These players are dropping too quickly. It's all up to Brazen, who is not exactly in the greatest of position. He's let his position known, and he is going to get lit up extremely quickly. That round was just a complete reversal of the last round that we did see there from Stevens. We can see Lavelle's snipe here, barely just peeking over the side. A nice shot from him, shutting down that entire left-hand side by taking him out. All right, so in theory, this should be game points here for side of St. Clair. If they can pull off one more solid defensive round. And Lavelle's going to go down extremely quickly, however. Number 2, Ginger, right there with the sniper rifle. We have Sauce right there as well. Ginger's going to peek, and he is going to get blasted. Sauce was ready and waiting for him, and he's going to find a couple. He's going to try and juke out the sniper rifle. He's going to get himself a double and then try to evacuate the situation for the time being. A 2-on-2 as we move forward for these last couple seconds here in this round. B site's looking to be planted at. It's going to be successfully done so. There's going to be Bop who takes care of that. Priestley with the quick scope, taking care of that nice and quick. But that B site is still to be dealt with. And we see Bricks, he's just trying to be a nuisance to make sure he can annoy anybody who's going towards that site. He's going to find Priestley, gets a jump on him, takes him down. But Sauce is going to come in clutch to secure this defuse. Plenty of time to get it done. And he's going to give them round number 6, which in theory, I think that should be it. This was definitely the start of it. Sure, number 2 Ginger got the snipe onto Lavelle, but then the positioning of Sauce was able to get himself between 2 players and then even survive the duel with Bricks there. And it's quickly taking 2 players off the map for the price of 1. Not a bad trade for the side of St. Clair, of course. So a very quick... These rounds are quite quick. Holy smokes. But I don't know if it's just... St. Clair seem to be on another level or what right now, as like Stevens, they got the 1 round, but that was like the biggest highlight I've seen from them so far here. Just goes to show how absolutely cracked out this Call of Duty team, and I mean that in the best way possible, of course. How strong our Call of Duty team has been. They were strong in Cold War, and they're looking to pick it up right where they left off here now in Cold War, of course. So far, so good. Hopefully, going into game number 3, it will not be as painful of an experience here in regards to picking up or setting up this lobby. Because now it is match point here for St. Clair. A solid 2-0 to start things off with. And right around the corner for map number 5, we're going to see one of the other things that did change up between seasons. There is absolutely no more domination in competitive play. It has now been replaced with control. Which control, it's more of an attack and defend style map instead of just make sure you're holding points. I'll explain as we hop into the game, but that may be a minute or two. So please do bear with us as we get ready to hop into game number 3. See if St. Clair can get themselves the second 3-0 of the weekend here in this TESPA Collegiate Cold War series, or if Stevens can fight back. Stay tuned.